Welcome to the Dancing Oracle with me, Najia. I'm so happy you're joining me today for a really special video that will make a difference in your life. If it's happening to you, it's going to make a big difference in your life. So, we had some people that were in my live video asking all about seeing certain numbers that keep popping up. The same number keeps showing up every day in different ways. Could be on the clock, could be on a receipt, could be at the gas pump. Um, the phone call happens at a certain time with these certain numbers. Uh, a bus goes by, whatever. Those numbers will keep coming up. I experienced this for the very first time in my life. Oh, 14 years and I'm sorry, 11 years and one day ago when my dad passed away. So when my dad passed away, every single day, for the first couple months, at least 3 times a day, this would happen. I would get 1111. And sometimes 111, but I got 1111 an awful lot. I would get in my car, turn on the ignition, and the clock would light up 1111. And it didn't matter if that was the actual time because I always would keep the clock in my car 10 minutes fast. So even at 11 o'clock exactly, it would light up 1111 because I always have to fool myself with analog clocks and set them ahead because God forbid I'm late. And God forbid I should change them a little too late. So that would happen. I would get a text. My phone would light up at 11:11. I would get a phone call at 11:11. I'd top off my car with gas, before I'm going on a trip or something, and I would get 11:11. Receipts 11:11. uh, Facebook likes, unopened mail. I have got over 1,000 because most of it's spam. I don't open it; it's spam, and I haven't gotten around to deleting all the mail over the years. So I have a lot of it, a lot of it. And at the time, my mom was staying with me. She had been staying with me ever since my dad went in the hospital because she didn't want to be alone in her house. So she came to stay with me. And I said, Mom, it just keeps happening. It's uncanny. It's all throughout the day. 11:11. At least 3 times a day, 7 times a day. It keeps happening. I've never seen this in my life. And she says, That's so weird. She said, That was happening to me 2 months before your dad died. So she said, every single day, throughout the day, she kept getting 11:11. And she said, Oh, I got to play the lottery. But she never got around to it. She thought she was meant to play the lottery. So it stopped for her on the day my dad passed to the other side. And it started for me the day he passed on the other side. And it wasn't the time he died or anything. He died later in the afternoon. So I couldn't figure it out. And then I found out 11s are angel numbers. They're special numbers that it's pretty much you're on a new phase of your life. Yeah, without my dad, right? My dad, who was my rock, because, oh my gosh, he was the best. He was the best. He was the best. He was a sweet, 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 sweet man. And, a world without him was really, really a whole new thing. And it's showing that your angels have your back and they're with you, that they're going to keep you on the right track. And I kept thinking that because my dad was sort of on the other side a couple months before he passed, he kept seeing his friends who, I mean, he would say, "Hun, they're right, Lynn's right here in the room," or "So and so's in the room." He would see spirits of his friends who've passed away a long time ago. And I often hear when you're getting close to transitioning that your loved ones come and check on you and prepare you for that time so that you'll have a gentler experience, because it's a really scary time. He knew he was going to die, and I saw that with my uncle Tony. He was seeing cherubs and laughing. He kept seeing cherubs and laughing weeks before he passed. I have to tell my cousin that, because I was just speaking to her, and I got to remind her of that. And my mom saw my dad before he visited her for about 11 days, 11, 14 days before she passed. He would come and be with her. So when you're halfway through the veil, right? And then you come back and you're sort of on the veil side and coming back. I kind of felt like the 11s uh, were happening for my mom, because he was sort of transitioning. And then as soon as he transitioned, they were there for me, and they've been there every single day. Every single day. There has not been one single day in over 11 years that I haven't gotten the 1111, the 111. And then after the second year, I started getting, in addition to 1111 and 111, I got 222 and 1212. And then as the years progressed, I started getting some more numbers, the repeating numbers. But without fail, it's never been without the 11s. So I kind of think that it's my dad saying hi, or and or both, uh, angel guidance saying, we're looking out for you, because he can't look out for you. But I think they're both looking out for me. I really think, I know it's related to him. I know for sure it's related to him. And then about 4 years, I started posting about this on Facebook, talking about repeating numbers and 11s, and saying it's happened to me every single day without fail since my dad passed. And then my niece goes on my Facebook and she says, "It's been happening to me too, ever since Grandpa passed." So it's her grandpa, my niece, that was her grandpa. So I definitely know it's tied to him. Now, my friend, I have another friend, when I was talking about this, she would always get her parents' anniversary. It kept showing up on her watch, everything, phone calls, same thing I'm talking about, receipts, whatever. She kept seeing these certain numbers that were her parents' anniversary. And I said, I think your parents are saying hi. It's hard, because they've both passed away. And I know it's hard on you, and I think they're just trying to say we're still here. And it's that simple, that we get signs from the other side. Now, the other side can be a loved one that's crossed over into their more expanded consciousness. They've left their body, but they're in their higher state of consciousness, more expanded, and they're still there. They're still there looking out for you. It could also be angels sending you certain numbers as a code. It could also be your guides sending you certain numbers as a code, because each number has a certain vibration and a meaning. And when you combine numbers, it tells a story of the message. Now, most people get repeating numbers: 1111, 2222, 333, 444, 555, 666, and so on. Most people get that all the way up to 9, with 111, 222, 333, 444 being the most common numbers that show up. But some people get odd sequences of numbers, just like my friend, and it was her parents' anniversary. Now, some people, they get a number that means nothing to them. Like, for instance, one of my students, sorry, subscribed. I'm about to teach soon, so in a few minutes, so it's a short video tonight. One of my members from this YouTube channel, she was on the live stream video, which I did on Sunday night. I had 2 live streams, one for members, one for the general public. And if you ever want to join me on a live stream, it'll most likely happen on a Sunday night around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around that time, give or take an hour before or after. I have off from work a couple Sundays a month to where I could do that on a Sunday for everyone. So if you ever want to join me, make sure you put the notifications bell. There's a little bell symbol in my channel. And while you're at it, that bell will alert you when something is happening, when I'm doing something like that. But really, if you want to have more content that's free, not just for members, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. That helps me get my channel out there. All right? All right, so now, not everyone that is sending you numbers is a loved one that's passed on, although often it could be. Sometimes it's an angel trying to give you a message. And as I said before, each of these numbers has a meaning. So 1s are new beginnings, 2s are partnerships, balance, harmony, relationship. Also, numbers are very busy time, new beginnings, time to focus on yourself. 2 is the opposite, not to focus on yourself, focus on partnerships. 3s are creativity and gatherings, friends, fun, joy, getting out there, having a good time. Lots of vitality. 4s. 4 is like, oh my God, we got to slow down, and I'm going to stay inside. I'm going to build my foundation. I'm going to work hard this year. So 4s are all about hard work, foundation, support, like someone's got your back. Like that might, if you see a lot of 4s, it might be angels are saying, we got your back. 5s are change, a lot of change. Freedom, could be conflict. 6 are more relationships, but more like family. Could also be partners, but more serious. Like if you had a number 2 year where you met your soulmate, you might get married. In a number 6 year, make a family. That kind of thing. 7, I got to focus inward. 7 is a year you go within, you don't worry about other people, you're on your spiritual quest year. 8s are empowerment and money, things that make you, and hard work, a lot of hard work, double hard work, because it's two fours, 4 and 4. Fours are hard work. 8, sorry, double the hard work. 9 is the end of a cycle, it's the last number. Coming to a phase of enlightenment, seeking higher ground, also going within. Going within and time alone to reflect. It may be forced upon you uh, through different circumstances. But and you could look all these numbers up, but even cooler than that, thanks to the internet and thanks to bloggers, thanks to YouTubers, thanks to so many people sharing information that we would have to spend all day in a library searching and searching, if we're even lucky to find it, right? Back when I was growing up, oh my God, I'd just be in the library forever trying to find information. Now we have the internet and we can find anything in the palm of our hand. So all you have to do, I've got a couple minutes left. I just got to keep an eye on the clock. I'm going to teach. So, by the way, if you ever want to take a belly dance Zoom class with me, it helps support the channel. Just look for the link in my description box. So, for instance, let's just say we had somebody from our viewing audience the other night kept seeing the number 913. Now, of course, this would be more personal to her if there is anything like that. But I want to just tell you how to find out the meaning. So all you have to do is go to your web browser and you type in angel number meaning. And all you got to do is put the number in. I'm going to type it in for Josephine. Angel number meaning 913. Okay? Wow. So this is what it says for our member, our angel member. She's one of the angel members on the channel. 913 is a sign of new beginnings, the end of life stages, and abundant universal love. So again, all I had to do was put in angel number 913, and it tells me the meaning. It's, the angel number 913 is a powerful symbol of new beginnings, which, can also mean, because of the number 9, that a life stage is coming to an end. And it's showing this beautiful universal love. And that's just one little thing I looked up. It brings, oh, that's me. I have to go to class soon. It brings a message from the angels and the ascended masters that you have successfully manifested new opportunities that will advance you. So let me know in the comments. I'm dying to know this. I really want to know, what numbers are you getting? And just put it in the comments. Now, I won't be able to interpret for you. I'm just going to acknowledge you. I'll either write to you and say hi, thank you, or I'll put a little heart emoji, because sometimes my hands get really tired, although they've been getting better. I've been treating them with red light therapy, and I think it's working, because I've been able to answer almost everyone's comment. Right? I used to just answer the angel member comments and the crystal member comments when my hands were hurting, and now I've been really good about actually typing responses and not just putting the little heart emoji. But I still want to hear from you what your angel number is. And I'm curious, are a lot of them repeating numbers, like the sequence of 11s and 2s and 3s and 4s, or are they odd pairing, like 12, 15, or 20, 30, or something like that. They only go up to four specific numbers. Okay? So when you go to the angel number meanings, they're they're usually repeating like three numbers or four numbers, but it could also be twos, right? Uh, so let me know, and I will be doing another video on angel number meanings on the most common combinations of angel numbers. All right, so see you later. Take care. Remember, subscribe for free. Bye bye.